How's it going, everyone? So I'm borrowing my buddy's bike, and this is how to ride heavy motorcycles. I want everybody to understand this and write this down. So go get a piece of paper and write this down. Speed equals stability. More speed, more stable. Less speed, less stable, generally, right? So therefore, when you take off and you start going, the bike's pretty stable. A heavy bike doesn't really matter. The weight kind of disappears when you're actually riding. The only time you're gonna feel like it's a big heavy bike and holy crap, this thing wants to fall, is when your speed drops and you don't have the right techniques or you don't know what you're doing, right? So basics, when you're coming to a stop, just like any other stop, you're gonna roll off the throttle, you'll pull on the clutch, use both brakes, one brake, either brake, whatever you wanna do, slowly come to a stop. But because it's heavy, really heavy, you wanna absolutely 100% make sure the bike is always straight up and down and handlebars are straight. If I come to a stop, I'm looking over here, once it goes about this far, this thing gets heavy as crap, and I ain't gonna be. I don't lift that. I don't work out that much, right? I can't. Yeah. Now I have videos about this already, but to build your confidence with this, especially with the heavy bike, come to a parking lot somewhere, just start and stop, start and stop. And one thing you could do to build your confidence, as you're coming to a stop, you're gonna roll off the throttle, you'll pull in the clutch, first gear, or second gear, whatever. But then you're gonna take your hand off and only use the rear brake, and only your left foot comes down and you'll come to a stop like this. That will teach you this bike better be damn straight upright, otherwise it's gonna wanna tip over. So let me demonstrate that real quick. Handlebars straight, eyes straight, bike straight, bike straight, bike straight. And you just practice, you get a feel for the bike. So that's just coming to a stop, right? So as you go to take off, just like you're taking off on any other bike, so this bike has a whole lot of power because it's a big old whatever it is, right? So probably with the clutch alone, I could probably just ease out the clutch slowly. Now this is where a lot of people drop their heavy bikes. When you start to go, once you begin to move, a lot of people just let go of the clutch and it stalls and the bike falls over. So the challenge is, once you start to move, you ease out the clutch a little bit until it starts to get power, then you hold it there. For how long? Until about 5 miles per hour. Let me show you what I'm talking about. First gear. I start to go, a lot of people do this. I started to move and I was like, oh, I'm good. But then I let go of the clutch, the bike freaks out, and now if I would have had the handlebars turned, it would have stalled. And it would have dropped over, and I ain't picking this thing back up. I have to go get it. But that's what you don't want to do, right? So let me try it again. So just clutch only. Once you start to go, you hold the clutch there until you go 5, 6, 7, 8 miles per hour. Get your momentum up. Speed is stability. Whenever you feel like the bike wants to fall over and it gets heavy, people have the clutch in, which takes away all power, and you're just using your physical strength. Whenever you feel like the bike wants to fall over, you ease out the clutch a little bit, gives it some power, brings it back up. You pull it back in, you ease it back out. It's never fully all the way in, never fully all the way out. The friction zone is just half inch. So knowing that, knowing how to stop with a heavy motorcycle, I'm just gonna do a couple little turns real quick, just to show you the bike doesn't matter. No brakes yet. No brakes. Clutch for now. A little bit of rear brake now. Parking space is only 16 feet. I'm sitting there doing turns. Doesn't matter. So first, without the brakes, I'm limited by what I'm able to do with just clutch and throttle. I can lean the bike a lot. I can get it to scrape, whole lot of lean. But if I need to slow the bike down and do more stuff like full lock turns and kind of pausing, I need to use a little bit of rear brake. But that was just a demonstration to show you a heavy bike doesn't matter, even a big heavy bike. How do you never fear dropping your big heavy motorcycle? How to ride heavy motorcycles? What did you write down? Look at your notes. Speed equals stability. Get the bike going, it's going to be more stable, there's no problem. So the only way it becomes a problem, when you start going less than 10 miles per hour, taking off, stopping, taking off, doing a turn at a U-turn or something like that. And once you start, you pull up to the gas pump, it's broken. You have to make a U-turn to the other gas pump. You're going less than 10 miles per hour, big, huge, heavy bike, that could become an issue, 8-gallon gas tank, whatever else. That's where the clutch comes in. A little bit of rear brake. The bike feels like, oh, it's going to fall over. Ease out the clutch a little bit, it'll stand right back up. Woo! There we are, everyone. That's how to ride a heavy motorcycle. Speed equals stability. More speed, more stable, no problem. Less speed, it could become less stable. Whenever it comes to a stop, handlebars straight, eyes straight, you'll have no problems. But all this stuff is going to be irrelevant unless you get your butt in that seat and go practice. Otherwise, all this stuff doesn't make one bit of difference. Anyway, check out MotoJitsu.com. I got my app. I got a bunch of drills on my app so you can go practice some stuff. And my merchandise, my books, everything else. Thanks for watching.